It is the talk of the town these days, my dear friends. I'm of course talking about SCV pools. Every other TVP starts and ends with a pool of the boys. Back in my day, you know, when I was a young buck, these Terran players, they needed an advantage in order to pool the boys, you know? They'd be like, oh, I killed 15 workers. Maybe I can pool the boys right now. Oh, crap. Nowadays, however, it feels like they just pull the boys whenever they feel like it. You know, it's like they get half a kill with a Widow Mine drop. Oh, pull the boys. It's a Sunday. Oh, pull the boys. Like, there's no... They don't need an excuse anymore. And I think this is a very, very, very bad thing that has been happening. Now, we're going to see if these SCV pools are actually as good as people make them out to be, or if Protosses can beat them just fine. We've killed the first zealot. This guy is an absolute beast. Holy crap. Just walked straight across the map. What was that? Was that a Marine? Why the hell was one of my Marines there? That's really what I want to know. Okay, this has not been the greatest start, but my micro has been okay. I'm playing against the delusional opponent over here. The USA is better, is what he's called. Thinking that he can beat me with this. And thinking that the USA is better. Unbelievable stuff. Alright. Gonna lock onto this thing. And we get the first kill over here. Now, what should I be doing? I mean, I killed some of his units. I saw a pylon over here. I can maybe just add a couple of barracks. Have a second Cyclone on the way. And, you know, get down to business and defeat the Huns. Defeat some nuns. Whichever version you prefer. Gonna get a tank in the mix as well. 3 barracks. Ooh, he's Warp Gate on. I wonder if this guy actually has a natural or not. That is an interesting question to ask in my mind. That is actually the only question that is interesting to ask in my mind. So we're just going to continue killing this thing. Okay, his base isn't done quite yet. We're just going to go heal over here in the middle. Actually, we can go heal you a little bit as well, can't we, buddy? Hell yeah, we can. It's great news for me, bad news for him. We're just going to add in a 4th... No, we're not going to add in a 4th barracks. Don't really have the cash for that, if I'm being real honest. Okay, you can heal up, you have healed up, and you have healed up as well. So we're just gonna send these guys back home. Move this onto the low ground. Now, I can't read minds, but I can read... You know, I can predict what clown players tend to do. And this guy seems to me like he's a little bit of a clown player. I'm smelling DTs here. My Reaper is gonna get the confirmation right now, but this is guaranteed DTs. See? Twilight Count's over here, he's faking something. He wasn't really researching anything before I came in. So there's going to be a proxied... There's going to be a proxied something somewhere. We don't know quite where it is. It's going to be a proxied Dark Shrine here. Either on the left side or on the right side. We're just going to drop a single mule right now. And we're going to get an eBay in the mix as well. Like, I can almost guarantee you that there's going to be a proxy pylon here. And if there's a proxy pylon, that is pretty much the confirmation that what we're playing against is a Dark Shrine. So far we're not actually seeing it though. That is kind of wild. I really would have thought we would have already spotted it. Okay, I'm gonna drop one more mule. It's the final mule that I dropped though. Don't get used to this type of income, guys. Okay, 1 turret. It's great stuff. We're going to need a couple more Marines as well. How far away is our Stim? Stim is more than halfway done right now. Still don't have anything here. Maybe I've been lied to. Maybe he's actually getting blink. Oh, he's proxying something. So he is getting blink right now. Had not expected that. Had not expected at all. Do I want to go for that base? Probably not, right? In my mind, what we should be doing here is go kind of for the head of the snake. You know what I mean? And in this case, the head of the snake is going to be his main bases. We have quite a few tanks out. Quite a few tanks out. This guy can heal over here. This is such a nice map for all-ins, by the way, just because of this. Like, you lose a little bit of HP, no problem. Just send it over here. Look how fast it heals. What does it do? Like 10 health per tick? 3 ticks per second or something like that? Hell yeah, baby. Boom, there we go. He's trying to take a base over here as well. We're just gonna send our Marines, you know, to do some of the heavy lifting. We're gonna siege up these tanks right now. Okay. There we go. That's beautiful target fire. What the hell am I attacking, though? Okay, this is a win as well. Are we gonna get a GG here? Is gonna be the next question. I feel like we might have won this game already. Gonna add a turret in the mix. The only way I'm losing right now is obviously going to be if my opponent decides to get some DTs out, so the turret is definitely correct. It looks a little bit silly, but I mean, I know that this guy has like charge. I know that he has Twilight Council, because otherwise you can get charged. So, you know, I have enough information, I think, to say, hey, I want to do it like this. I do want to do it like this. I'm afraid of him. Oh, there it is. Didn't I say that we were going to get DTs? Was I correct about the timing of the DTs? Absolutely not. Was I correct about the fact that they were going to be here? Yes, of course I was. Okay, he's going to warp him in right about now. So here we go. We need more SCVs actually. God, I hate it. Don't you hate it when your first SCV pool isn't strong enough to get the win? You need to pull the boys again. Absolutely awful stuff. Oh, there we go. One of them dies. I still have one scan remaining. You can actually clear this thing as well. Just gonna add 2 of these barracks too. Oh. There's the boys back in. Up, that's down. Ooh, it's a little bit of splash damage there on top of me. We have one more scan remaining right now. He does have the gold base, we shouldn't forget about that. It's definitely something that is in my mind. Accidentally killed my turret. I'm just gonna continue building some turrets over here. I don't know if he still has any DTs left over, but no GG, and that's gonna be win number 1. Up next, we're fighting against Dolan, a 5.8k Terran player who usually completely destroys me when I fight him. But hopefully today is going to be a little bit different. I have just a thing prepared for him. We're going to open up with a double gas start. As you can see, we're building all these depots very far back. Don't want to have none of that stuff at the ramp. Fast factory, get 1 cyclone. And then we're just going to pop out as many Vikings as we can. And we're going to do it well. We're going to do it fast. Then we're going to pull the boys with Vikings. We're going to land them. Have a cyclone, have 1 tank, maybe 4 Vikings or so. And basically see where we end. You know, we'll see where this party ends. That's going to be our goal here. So he scouted with an SCV, which is obviously a loser move. It's something that only people do that are afraid of losing. I always say that if you scout in the early game, you're not playing to win, you're playing to not lose. And those things are very different. I've been playing to win for years now, and I haven't won. Cyril plays to not lose, and he also hasn't lost for a long time. So you guys can figure out yourself what is the better path to a successful career. But this is my YouTube channel, not Cyril, so you can piss off. Okay, we're just gonna get a starport over here instantly as well. And we're gonna piss off with our own Reaper. We lost an SCV for free because this guy just ran in and killed an SCV. I find that not cool, but he scouted with an SCV, so it's theoretically allowed. You know, we're not really allowed to complain about it, I think, because he played it relatively safe, if I'm being real honest. Okay, we have 2 Marines coming out. First cyclone. There's a chance that he comes in right now with, I was gonna say with 2 Reapers. That would be what we call the golden standard of StarCraft 2 TVT. TV planning on doing something else there. Okay, so he's killed 2 SCVs right now, and I've killed 1 Reaper. Not entirely sure if that is worth it, but it is what happened here. We're gonna start with a Viking. I am freaking hating my position already, let me tell you. I am not loving what's happening here. We have so little freaking cash right now. Hey, we're just poor as hell. Losing 2 SCVs actually really hurts. People don't realize, but if you lose workers, you also get less income. It's the worst, let me tell you. I don't enjoy it at all, less income. I like more income. I would say if I get the choice between more and less income, I'd always go for more. It might surprise a lot of people, and it's just how it is, man. Okay, this guy. Okay, let's build 1 more Viking just naked. And then afterwards we're gonna connect this guy with the reactor and pop off. Actually, we can do it already. Like, this is going horribly. This is going absolutely horribly. Go here, little buddy. Can we get this? Okay, we can try. Oh my god, we don't have enough money for anything. Dude, we're poor as hell. Losing these 2 SCVs, that was not it. I regret doing that. If I could go back in time, I would keep both of them alive and kill his Reaper. You just smash his head in. That's what I would do. But sadly, I can't go back in time. Okay, we're gonna go with... How about we go with our next tank? How does that sound, huh? I actually really like the sound of that. So we're gonna get 1 more Viking as well in the mix. Then we're gonna just freaking run across the map, man. The boys are being pulled. We're gonna have a good old time. I hope he's not in the middle of the map. Because if he's in the middle of the map, would be bad news for me, wouldn't it? Okay, let's see if we can do this. I don't think I've ever actually gone for a push like this before. I'm also supply blocked, which means that the only way to me getting more units is by me losing units. I'm excited for that too. So the way that we're gonna do it is we're gonna tank with the SCV. So we're gonna split them up so that... Oh, look at that. Oh my god, the SCVs are already doing a great job when it comes to the tanking. Is this good enough though? Honestly? No. No, it's not. I mean, it absolutely is not. But it was way closer than I thought it would be. Not gonna lie, if I don't lose these first two SCVs and they're in the push, I hear you ask. Would that have been enough, Harstem? No. I don't think it would have changed anything, but it might have been fun. It might have been fun. Okay, here we go. One more shot on this. One more cup of coffee for the road. Okay, we actually have a lot of freaking SCVs here. Let's just go again. Oh, but we're empty in the main. That's how it is. Right. I was like, man, we're actually kind of rich. I wonder if we could play a macro game from here, but of course we can't. Of course we can't. I'm just gonna drop a mule here so I can repair this.
Not enough minerals.
Maybe not a whole lot of repairing going on right now. Maybe I shouldn't have dropped the mule here. I regret this. I'm gonna get like 5 HP. Gonna lose like 200 freaking minerals from that. Oh, that is good news though, isn't it? Wait, are we doing it? We're absolutely not doing it. But it felt kind of close. He dropped 2 mules as well for the matter. Hate to see it. GG's. Up next we've got the sad boy here on Last Fantasy. Let's see what we can do against this absolute clown. Gonna open up with a... Actually, let's just do the same build that I did against Dolan. It felt like if I didn't lose my first 2 SCVs... I don't want to keep referring back to that moment, but it felt like a pretty key... You know, that was a key thing. My freaking command center delayed, which means later second mule, later mining. I got supply blocked, later third gas. Like all of these things, you know, crap, I forgot my second gas. All of them, they do add up. And, you know, you add stuff up, you get a bigger number. Bigger number here meant less stuff, because the bigger number was a bigger number in losses. Now, I got one of the good spawns here on this map. I'm going to keep repeating it in every single video that I make, and I get to play on Last Fantasy. The top spawn is currently imbalanced. It has less mining than the other spawns. This is just, it's just literally not balanced because of that. Like the income is not the same on all spawns. No matter how hard you try to micro your little SCVs, you can't get it. You just can't get it. So if you happen to work for Blizzard or your uncle is Bill Gates, maybe try to fix this. Or don't, and do something else with your time. You know, it's your life. Gonna throw down a factory over here. Cyclone. Bloop. Into... I kind of want to go for a high ground CC, but I feel like people that make high ground CCs aren't allowed to speak bad about anyone else anymore, because that is such a low testosterone move. It's like, holy crap. I'd probably need to hand in like my the country club membership. Country club for cool people. That's where I go to. It's like, Kevin is being revoked because you're a loser now. He's like, what? He's like, they show me a screenshot of my command center on the high ground and someone else showing up with the Reaper. Like, oh, no CC there. It's like, yeah, that is indeed a loser move. I apologize is what I'll say. This was very high testosterone. Just picking a base and going there and then picking the wrong one. Actually, respect for me when it comes to that. I kind of forgot this was a 3-player map. But still, it's very cool. I do appreciate that. I give myself lots of kudos for that particular move. Okay, we're gonna throw in 2 Marines into the mix as well. We have a depot coming in. We're gonna go Cyclone into Starport, and then I think this build is gonna flow magically. It's gonna flow so freaking well. A yoga video about it. Okay, here we go. I've been doing a little bit of yoga lately. I never felt more flexible than today in my life. I started doing yoga because I tried to kick, you know, like doing like a high kick, and the high kick didn't really come much above my chest. I was like, oof, it's not a great look. You know, what if at some point in my life a guy's gonna show up and tell me you win 10,000 euros if you can kick this like bottle of a shelf or something like that, and then I try it and I fall down and break my back? That would be highly unfortunate. So in order to dodge that scenario, I've decided now's the time for me to become more flexible. I've been doing yoga every night before bed. Good lord. Absolutely messed up. The worst part about the yoga people when they do it, like they're speaking in like their little microphone and you can hear that they're not even breathing heavily, you know? And they never look strong either. Like there's not a lot of like women in yoga that make the videos online that look like they're doing steroids, you know? Like, and everyone knows that steroids make you look strong, so what's the freaking point? What is the freaking point? Okay, I have my third gas here right now. This dude is also not fighting. Like, he's just not attacking me for some reason. We're gonna lift this, huh? I love this for me. I actually do love this for me. This is starting to feel pretty good. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Think we can kill this or what? We can. Dude, that's super sucked. Actually super sucked. That's super sucked. Okay, we're gonna go with 3 Vikings. I think this push, unironically, has a crap ton of potential. Like, I actually believe that this push has so much freaking potential. You're gonna go with 3 Vikings, 2 tanks, a crap ton of Marines. Ideally, you don't get spotted as you're moving out, but even if you do, like... Okay, oh, actually, that does suck. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. See if we can go into the main base. We could pretend like we're gonna siege up this area or something. Oh, here we go. This did not go very well. One could even say this went quite poor. Dang it.
Not enough minerals.
Even has a third base and everything, man. Who the hell sieges up like that though? That's messed up. Okay, we're gonna send these guys back home. Ah, this has been chaos. The bad type of chaos. I wonder if we can go another time. Is that allowed? -3. I don't think it is allowed. We can try though. Couple more mules. I mean, the problem now is that we just have no freaking Marines, right? I also didn't have my my Vikings landed quite yet, which really sucked. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Not a fan of that whatsoever. Okay, what is this? I think we can do it. I just don't understand how I'm gonna be capable of doing it. Okay. Gonna pull all the boys. Oh my god. Even has a setup over here on this base. That's just messed up. There's no redeeming factors here right now. Oh, look at this. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. Is anything? Wouldn't you say my collection's complete? You guys want down? Don't you think that I have freaking everything? Oh, come on. Let's go. Ah, where's my boys? Where the hell are my boys? Okay, gonna lift these guys, or we're gonna lower them. Can we fight this or what? Dude, SCVs are pretty freaking strong, not gonna lie. Oh, he has stim as well, though. Not saying we're winning, but we're definitely not winning. We're definitely not winning. Okay, pull out of gas a little bit. These guys can go back home, maybe. Prepare this a little bit. I'm gonna get a liberator in the mix. Lol, you trying? What do you mean, am I trying? No, I'm playing for fun. Hey. Don't need to be mean about it. Absolute prick. Sometimes in life you have to do things that you don't want to do. And other things, you're forced into doing things that you didn't mind doing in the first place. And I feel like it's time, my dear friends, to bring out the big guns over here. We're gonna be going for the classic 2-Rex proxy marauder. We're gonna blast this guy, the ever-living crap out of him, by proxying 2 barracks, and we're gonna pull 7 SCVs. Yes, that's a very exact number because I'm a very exact player, okay? What can I say? I'm that type of guy. Gonna put the SCV over here. We have this one refinery on the way. Gonna make sure that we have optimal mining going on. A little bit extra money here if we can. And here comes our second barracks. Now we're playing against Flow Bio, also known as Foxer. A big fan of the player Foxer, who was a big fan of Boxer. So this is the fan of the fan of, pretty much. We're gonna go for a 17. Yes, I think that's correct. We're gonna go for a 17 depot. And then take it from there. You're gonna continue mining here, little buddy. This depot is gonna go up here. We already have 2 SCVs, of course, that are on the other side of the map. These guys are gonna be quite helpful, because I can always pull these guys. Okay, let's hope that we don't get scouted here. Oh crap, I forgot to start my tech lab instantly. That's actually a pretty big error. Okay, this thing's gonna go down here. Now, I don't want to have my SCVs arrive instantly. Usually I go once I hit with like 3 SCVs or with 3 marauders. That tends to be kind of the, you know, the peak moment where I want to hit. So that's pretty much what I'm aiming at over here as well. Okay, we're gonna add 1 more worker. Can I already get my concussive shells in the mix, or is that too early? It feels correct, actually. Let's start running these across the map right now. Right about now. Do we even get enough money from this, or what? I'm not so certain. Oh, we don't actually have enough gas. That could be an issue. He's not here quite yet with anything yet. Okay. 3rd marauder is now on the way. These guys are making their way across the map as well. And there we go, my dear friends. There we go. We have 2 of them. We have a bunch of extra SCVs coming in. It's the final countdown. Diddy-diddy. Oh, okay. Instant cancel. That's beautiful stuff. That actually is pretty beautiful stuff. So I'm expecting him to... Oh, he's gonna allow me in. Hell yeah, baby. That is great stuff. I don't think he expected the SCVs to come out, did he now? Don't think at all that he expected the SCVs to come out. Oh, this is not necessarily great for me, but I think it might just be great enough. Never mind. I'm not entirely sure if this is great enough at all. Let's see if we can trigger this thing with... Okay, he's moving backwards. But the fact that he's building mines is probably bad news for him, no? If we can kill this before anything else. It would probably be a big deal if we can clear this. Gonna kill this thing as well. I have a scan available actually, which I think is gonna be great. We're gonna pull out of gas a little bit. Oh, look at him go, man. What's he planning on doing? Wish I could have killed that. Did not quite manage it. I wonder if I can get this or not. I really do wonder if I can get this before the tank finishes up. So if it doesn't, probably be bad news for him, no? Okay, here he goes. Can we just kill this or what? I think we can. Look at that. 1 more. Poof! There he goes. Oh yeah, come here with the hit. Oh my god, I killed all of his SCVs. This is exactly what we wanted in life. I'm gonna shoot this 1 more time as well. He's just dead, no? Extremely well played. Thank you so much, my good friend. I did play that extremely well. And he recognized that.